Jai Masi, good morning.
Praise the Lord. Good morning, everyone.
Shalom.
Shalom.
कस्तो हुनुहुन्छ? हामी जर्नी अफ भिक्ट्री च्यानलमा यहाँलाई स्वागत भन्न चाहन्छौँ।
How are you all? Well, we welcome you to Journey of Victory channel.
आज पनि हामीले एउटा शीर्षक लिएर आएका छौँ, हामीसँग त ख्रीष्टको मन छ।
Today our topic is We Have the Mind of Christ.
अनि मैले यसलाई पहिलो कोरिन्थी 2:7 मा हेर्न चाहन्छु।
And you can see these verses from 1 Corinthians chapter 2.
हामी परमेश्वरको गुप्त र लुकेको बुद्धिको प्रचार गर्दछौँ।
And from we are going to see from 1 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 6
7
and 6 and 7. Sorry, 7. Oh, know the wisdom we can speak of the mystery of the God, His plan that was previously hidden, even though He made it for our ultimate glory.
जो युग युग अघि हाम्रो महिमाको निम्ति परमेश्वरले नियुक्त गर्नुभयो।
Even though He made it for our ultimate glory before the world began.
अनि यस युगका कुनै पनि शासकहरूले त्यो कुरा बुझेनन्, तिनीहरूले बुझेका भएदेखि महिमाका प्रभुलाई क्रुसमा टाङ्ने थिएनन्।
But the rulers of this world have not understood it. If they had, they would not have crucified our glorious Lord.
तर यसो लेखिएको छ, आँखाले नदेखेका, कानले नसुनेका, मानिसले मनमा नसोचेका यिनै कुरा परमेश्वरले उहाँलाई प्रेम गर्नेहरूको निम्ति तयार पार्नु भएको छ।
That is what the scriptures mean when they say, no eyes has seen, no ear has heard, no mind has imagined what God has prepared for those who love Him.
अनि 10 र 11 मा यस्तो लेखेको छ, परमेश्वरले हाम्रा निम्ति पवित्र आत्माद्वारा त्यो प्रकट गर्नु भएको छ, किनकि पवित्र आत्माले प्रत्येक कुरा खोज्नुहुन्छ, परमेश्वरका गहिरा गहिरा कुराहरू पनि खोजी गर्नुहुन्छ।
And I'm going to see verse 10. But it was to us that God revealed these things by His Spirit, for His Spirit searches out everything and shows us God's deep secrets.
अनि हामी 13 मा हेर्यौं भने जुन कुरा हामी प्रचार गर्छौं ती कुरा मानिसहरूको बुद्धिले सिकाएका शब्द हो र होइन, तर पवित्र आत्माले सिकाउनु भए अनुसार हामी आत्मिक शब्दहरूको आत्मिक सत्यताको अर्थ खोल्दछौं।
And if we see in verse 13, it has written there, when we tell you these things, we do not use words that come from human wisdom. Instead, we speak words given to us by the Spirit, using the Spirit's words to explain spiritual truths.
जो मान्छे आत्मिक छैन त्यसले परमेश्वरको आत्माको कुराहरू ग्रहण गर्दैन।
The people who are not spiritual, they don't know the spiritual truths.
अनि किनकि ती कुराहरू त्यसको लागि मूर्खता हुन्छन्, त्यसैले बुझ्न पनि सक्दैन, ती बुझ्न सक्दैन, किनकि ती कुराको आत्मिक रीतिले चिन्न सकिन्छ।
And in 14, but people who aren't spiritual can't receive the truth from the Spirit. It all sounds foolish to them and they can't understand it, for only those who are spiritual can understand what the Spirit means.
अनि 16 ले भन्दछ, 16 को अन्तिममा भन्दछ, हामीसँग त ख्रीष्टको मन छ।
And in the 16 last, for who can know the Lord's thoughts? Who knows enough to teach Him? In the last, but we understand these things. In the last it has said, for we have the mind of Christ.
अनि माइन्ड अफ क्राइस्ट, ख्रीष्टको मन।
The mind of Christ.
संसारमा दुई प्रकारका विश्वासीहरू हुन्छन्।
There are two types of believers in this world.
एक प्रकारका बिलिभरहरू, एक प्रकारका विश्वासीहरू आफैलाई प्रेम गर्छन्।
The first type of believer are the believers who
आफैलाई लभ गर्छ,
who love themselves
अनि धेरै आशिषहरू माग्छ,
and wants many blessings,
विभिन्न योजनाहरू बनाउँछन्,
and plan different things.
अनि प्रभुले आशिष दिनुहुन्छ,
And God do give them blessings.
अनि प्रभु चुपचाप प्रभुलाई बिर्सेर पनि आफ्नै जीवनमा व्यस्त हुन्छन्।
And they are busy in their own life and forgetting Lord.
अनि एक प्रकारका विश्वासीहरू यस्तो खाले हुन्छ,
And one type of believer are,
अनि प्रभुको निम्ति उनीहरू हर समय तयार हुन्छन्,
and they are ready for God in any time.
अनि उहाँलाई प्रेम गर्ने भएको हुनाले,
Because they love Him,
अनि उनीहरू आफ्नो लागि होइन,
not for themselves,
प्रभुको लागि जिउँछन्
but they live for God.
अनि जो चाहिँ प्रभुको लागि जिउँदै गर्छन्
And the people who are living for God,
अनि उनीहरूसँग ख्रीष्टको मन हुन्छ
they have the mind of Christ.
अनि जोसँग ख्रीष्टको माइन्ड छ ख्रीष्टको मन छ भनेर गर्व गर्छन्
The people who are proud that they have the mind of Christ
उनीहरूले ख्रीष्टकै बारेमा प्रचार गर्छन्
and they preach about Christ
अनि पवित्र आत्माको शक्तिको बारेमा प्रचार गर्छन्
and they preach about the power of the Holy Spirit.
तर तर
But
आफैलाई प्रेम गर्नेहरूले चाहिँ
the people who love themselves,
आफ्नै मिनिस्ट्रीको बारेमा भन्छन्
they only talk about their own ministry.
आफैलाई प्रशंसा गर्छन्
They talk about only about themselves
अनि आफ्नै गुणगान गाउँछन्
and they only good God. What does that?
आफैलाई प्रेज गर्छन्
And they praise themselves.
तर
But
प्रभुले
God,
दुवै पक्षलाई प्रेम गर्नुभएको देखिन्छ
we can see that God is loving both types.
दुवैलाई आशिष दिनुभएको पनि देखिन्छ
And we can see that God is giving blessings to both of them.
तर एउटा रहस्यको कुरा के छ भन्दाखेरि
But there is one mysterious thing.
अनि उहाँलाई प्रेम गर्नेहरूलाई चाहिँ
The people who love Him,
अनि आँखाले नदेखेको
no eyes has seen.
अनि 9 नम्बरमा हेर तिमीले आँखाले नदेखेको कानले नसुनेको मानिसले मनमा नसोचेको यी कुरा परमेश्वरले उहाँलाई प्रेम गर्नेहरूका निम्ति तयार पार्नु भएको छ
No eyes has seen, no ear has heard, and no mind has imagined what God has prepared for those who love Him.
हामीले हिजोको एपिसोडमा हेरेका थियौँ प्रकाश 3 को 18 मा
In the previous episode, we have seen in Revelation
3:18
Revelation 18.
त्यहाँ चाहिने प्रभुले चाहिने आँखाको लागि अनि वस्त्र अनि सुन किन्नको लागि भन्नुभएको थियो
And God has advised us to buy gown and anointment for our eyes and
वस्त्र
gold.
गाउन
Yes, and gown and refined
हेभेनली गाउन हैन
and gold purified by fire.
मसँग किन्ने सल्लाह दिन्छु भन्नुभएको थियो
And God has said that buy from me. He has advised us.
त्यो चाहिँ आफैलाई प्रेम गर्ने विश्वासीहरूको लागि थियो
And that was to those believers who love themselves.
तर प्रभुलाई प्रेम गर्नेहरूको लागि चाहिँ होइन
And that was not for the people who love Jesus, not themselves.
प्रभुलाई प्रेम गर्नेहरूको निम्ति त
For the people who love Christ,
प्रभुले चाहिँ तयार पारेर राख्नु भएको छ
God has prepared for them.
अनि हामीसँग ख्रीष्टको मन छ भन्दै हिँड्नुहुन्छ तपाईँ
Do you say, I have the mind of Christ, I have the mind of Christ?
के तपाईँ आफैलाई मण्डलीलाई स्मार्ट बन्नुहोस् भनेर सिकाउँदै हुनुहुन्छ कि
Are you teaching your church to be smart?
स्मार्ट बनाउन चाहनुहुन्छ कि ख्रीष्टको मन बोकेर हिँडेको मण्डली हेर्न चाहनुहुन्छ
Do you want to make a smart church or the church who has the mind of Christ?
अनि येशूको म चाहिँ तपाईलाई यही भन्न चाहन्छु हामीसँग ख्रीष्टको मन छ भन्ने मण्डली चाहिँ हुनुपर्छ जस्तो मलाई लाग्छ
I say to you that I think we should have the church that has the mind of Christ.
अनि हामी प्रभुलाई प्रेम गर्ने विश्वासीहरू हुनुपर्छ
And we are supposed to be the believer that loves Christ, not themselves.
आज म यति नै राख्ने छु
I want to keep it this much for today.
तपाईहरुको लागि प्रार्थना गर्दै छु
I am praying for you.
धन्यवाद हामीलाई प्रार्थना गरिदिनु
Thank you for praying for us.
हाम्रो च्यानललाई सब्स्क्राइब गरिदिनु भयो हेरिदिनु भएको लागि शेयर गरिदिनु भएको लागि पनि धेरै धन्यवाद
Thank you for subscribing and liking this video and sharing this video.
परमेश्वरले तपाईहरुलाई धेरै आशिष दिनु भएको होस्
I hope God will give you blessings.
बाइ बाइ जय मसीह सलोम
James C. Salom. Bye bye.